single best hill in the game. It is where they break teams. It is a hill that Vancouver Surge need to make sure they have dial in. If you trade out and go 50-50 on P2 against LA, you're happy.
The break will be broken moment. Hydra versus Surge all season long in hardpoint 1.27. Second overall. Outstanding work from the young Frenchman. His teammate picks up MVP of the regular season. Let's put him to the test. Here we go. Map number 1, LA Thieves taking on Vancouver Surge.
Tripling up over towards big steps as well. Nades out and about. Everybody's got to dodge them. Neptune there for the first blood, but as the trades roll through, Vancouver, they got the extra edge in Nasty, the one to stamp it down. He picks up the 2-piece. Vancouver at the time.
First time to Vancouver, and they're going to hold it for as long as they can. But yeah, an opening salvo. A ruthless onslaught here. The kills have been relatively even across the board. Hardpoint very much in the hands of Surge, and the map presence right now, an interesting moment from Abuza. He's looking to catch a few players out on the approach towards Nu, but what a gunfight. Great timing, 3 dead for a moment there. Thieves on the back foot.
And you have Vancouver handling the spawns perfectly. They know the BS&D spawn was going to be rolling through. If you're clearing that out, that means you're coming over towards Stiggit. That is what Neptune is looking for. So for the moment, Surge absolutely dialed in, and it is as good as you could ask to get on the P1. Going to have a 27-point lead going into Nu, and P2 again. If you trade 50-50 against LA Thieves, you're happy. And even better, Vancouver Surge are there first.
Neptune on the prowl. You'll see him play like this quite a lot. It's Nasty the man on time. Can he hold it alone? He's doing a fantastic job of staying alive, but that's going to be the drop. Net still on a run. Catches out one player from behind, and what an onslaught we've got going on here by P2. This is what you expect. The Thieves, they come a knocking, and they come a kicking. That's going to be their time.
Yeah, and this might be the start of the onslaught. They got the spawn trap set up as well. Now Vancouver going to be spawning in the back. You lose this next set of gunfights. This is where things can spiral out of control. Good news, though, they built a lead, so you can take your time on the kills. Unfortunately for Surge, they're not getting any of that.
Oh, I'd do the same. A big turn on there. Keeping the mid-map safe. Ghosty now alone in time. Couple of shots in his way. Oh my goodness, the damage on the exit as well. Beautiful stuff there. Surge are going to get in for a brief 10. But the hard point, or the next one, is on the far left-hand side of the map. That is going to be all Thieves if they choose to run towards it. Last few seconds going the way of Surge as they maintain the lead.
And you have number 3 spawning out. So Vancouver Surge, actually, it's going to be a chaotic mini-map. Number 2's in the back. The pinch is going to be rolling through. Scrap, keeping the players containing, forcing the depth spawn. But frankly, I don't know where it's going to be rolling through. You have players all over the place while Surge currently in the time.
Will it be patient or will it be a furious attack? It will indeed be furious. Surge still spawning in the back. For now, not a terrible thing. Neptune, he's on the front door. Cuts his way in. Wonderful 2. That's 3 dead in the feed.
Yeah, the one small mistake. Neptune slipped the net, got through the setup, and well, he is going to deliver his team the time, maintaining this lead that they got right from the jump on P1. And I mean, here we are in a P3. It's again a pinch spawns rolling through. Surge, though, handling it heads up and aware, and Abuza has come to play. Might be the first one to get the double digits.
Surge, they really wanted to fight their way through, and the timing is fantastic. They're out. What a moment. 04 makes his way to the middle of the map. Thieves spawn deep. They are trapped for now. Surge, can you contain them? The answer is, oh yeah, baby. What a win from Nasty. 10 kills for Abuza, 04 now as well. A spree on everyone from Surge.
In Vancouver Surge, they won the opening break. They've also won every single rotation. Nasty pushed out to the front, 04 the Collector inside of the time, and Nasty trying to give you something extra. At least gets one before he falls, and the job for his teammates right now looking easy. Vancouver Surge, this is as good as it gets on red card. They built an 80-point lead.
Wonderful lead. And they're keeping that hard point very safe and secure, snug in the hands of Surge. Ghosty on the approach now, and it's going to be a foot race towards time. Numbers are there. Abuza over the top. Trophies in play. Scrap, he's going to eviscerate 04 from inside. Abuza over the top. No 2 for him. And the guns are screaming right now from Abuza and co.
And this is every single hill right now being won by Vancouver Surge. They traded out 50-50 on the P2 in an opportunity maybe to win the rotation again. As good as it gets for the Vancouver, let's go for a listen in.
I'm sure they're picking. I take the info. I don't see me. Sure. Down. See your name. What a paper. Turn you have camera. Money clear. Camera. Nice. I stop. Take it. Short. Nice. Down really weak. Short. Take it onward. Take your time. He jumped out. Go for a finish. I got you. You're under ticket. Close on time. First left. Under ticket, he's close.
Their camera,
One camera, one offside. Take your time, okay? Break.
Oh, eager chop. Listen, we couldn't time, we couldn't time, okay?
I'm gonna go fucking.
Right, anyone go?
Nice, I'm shot. Shot at twice, shot him.
So sure.
I need, look at ticket chop.
I'm looking to get
Long,
Nice.
paper. One shot, paper.
I'm gonna shot fast. I'm gonna shot.
Good play, Jordan.
I spawned long, I can help you. Listen,
Don't
one
see
of you
my
rotate
time.
behind me. Both of you.
One offside time, okay?
I'll help you, Brandon.
No, two, leave it, even if you can't come.
That's fine.
Open the elevator for you guys.
Yeah.
Split BCD, guys.
Oh, okay.
I
Just
spawned top. I'm taking the elevator, top
I'm
down.
going top right, Trav, okay?
Deals out of Ambi, deals out of Ambi, weak.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the guy. One sec. One is been pure.
I'm top down.
Ticket.
There's two, play time.
Just play time.
Yo, ticket. He flew me.
I'm top down, I'm talking
Ticket.
Under you, ban.
Look at each.
I see it.
ticket.
I see it.
I'm going
I'm flanking.
I'm pushing ticket. Watch out, Birch. He's still done.
Time down.
Our side dubs.
Yo, he's got to be mid door time.
I don't say mid.
I'm top down right now,
Mission one.
blocking. Keep blocking fast.
I'm BSD. I'm blocking BSD, okay?
I'm spawning garage, spawning garage.
Bummy.
I'm blocking BSD. Back BSD.
I have all the right. I have all the right. I have all the right.
Short. Ticket. That's you want outside.
Yo, reach fire. Give me a second.
Envoy.
Nothing else, keys.
We're gonna flip after that.
H1.
Spawn me, weak fires.
I'm gonna go
He
fucking
ran
stay.
diner.
Yeah, I'm stuck in
He
the
ran fires. He ran fires.
He's
Spawn behind us. He's spawn behind us.
Dominique, help
Close ticket, close ticket.
They're gonna be next
Spawn Eskies now.
Yeah, H1 Hydra. H1, guys.
H1 weak.
H1 Hydra.
One is in you already. Pretty sure Gochi is in you.
I want H1.
Nice. Go Gochi.
I some time.
He's here. Watch out, Shane. Martin him. I'm needing it.
I need this time. I need this time.
I need it.
I'm dead. Sidewalk, probably.
Dead.
I wanted left.
Push up fires.
Okay.
He's one deep. Nice.
And dubs. Front. Let's go.
Charlie Motok. He's on dog. One is
One's on me,
Nice. I'm behind you. What's good? Jump, Byron. I'm here.
Big weak mid.
Go.
It's
M1. Hot dog corner.
That's fine. Take your time.
Are you playing that?
Yeah, we should play this. Okay,
Okay.
play this.
There's two. Down Paco. Down's one shot on time. Chop.
I'm playing
I need
top
this.
third.
Nice, good.
He's replaying lights.
I don't have it.
We needed their best, and we are certainly getting it so far. Surge maintaining a lead that we have not seen in a long time.
Handling the battles on P2 every single time and going 50-50, and they might not have won this rotation, but Neptune is keeping that time white. He gets dropped by a pistol, and LA Thieves collecting, but an 80-point deficit. Vancouver Surge, well, they've been surging indeed.
See if our champions can pull this back. What a gap to close. Ghosty now from the outside. Looking for one or two more here. Hydra finds his in the feed. Traded out. Right flank wide open now as Neptune battles forward. Ghosty and Envoy on time. And that's going to be a break. Can Ghosty get this next one? Thieves are doing what they can to pull this back.
And he is twisted. He is going back and forth, swapping weapons, keeping him contained. And you have number 8 on the minimap now, taking long routes. Vancouver Surge just got throttled on this hill, and now it is just desperation to get out of your spawn. Neptune attempting to deliver, and he's got it. You get the extra kills, you flip the spawn onto your head, and this will be another rotation won by Vancouver to P5. They get there first again.
2 in a row. This stage has treated them real good. Trophies in position. Nasty through mid. Can he find the second? No need. Thieves now fight their way forward. An open plat to play.
They got the cuts though. 0-4 playing a cheeky spot. His teammate in time. Well, doesn't win the gunfight. Envoy's gonna drop him. Neptune gonna be contesting. 0-4, the cleanup crew is there. And again on P5, LA Thieves have not been afforded any degree of momentum. Surge right now maintaining that 80-point lead.
Staggered deaths again from the Thieves, one at a time. They're forced to trickle their way towards the point, and that's where the kills will come in. Lovely work again on the wall bangs. 0-4 now looking for the reinforcements, can't get it. Ghosty with another sweet 2.
Yeah, Ghost has been on point. He's doing what he can, swapping weapons and everything, but with the break is in, final 20 seconds going to go to LAT. They might have the opportunity to win the rotation as well. Hydra's going to be the first one here. 0-4 looking to hunt him down, and successful. He got the king.
That is spectacular. 0-4 now another problem to deal with. The name of Scrap. Stun connects and he gets it. That's B-bomb site 1. Another massive turn here with Surge still in control.
You just need the kills. He got got the initial time. You're playing for the picks. You got the airs in the right spot. If Booza might drop, that is an unimportant death. His teammate's still in the right spots.
That's the kills there, though. Thieves starting to whittle them down. That's a couple clean ones. Nasty goes as well. The Thieves are in. The Thieves have got time. Can they hold this?
Well, still a 60-point game, but Thieves, the gun's starting to get a little bit hot. Some players starting to get a little bit spread out, and the momentum may be starting to change, but every single kill Vancouver gets is going to set them back, but they're not getting them. This is going to be another clean 4 down, and LAT got him in the spawn
On
blender.
a pounce, they're starting to move. We're starting to get things going real quick here from the Thieves. You've got a lovely hold here on stage. We're going to go back to the middle. Hydra, unbelievable timing. 04 fights, lives another day.
And he's still just slowing him down so much. Things are getting intense. The comeback is in. It is real, and for Thieves, we'll go for the listen in.
Ticket weak and 1 mid edge. Anu, he didn't get it. Ran out of ticket.
Yeah,
He ran out of ticket. One's already mid edge.
They're already
One's
mid edge.
mid
Nice,
Nice.
they won already.
Kill this guy
One mid
hedge.
edge.
Focus hedge.
Yeah, I'm coming edge.
I don't see mid edge.
I don't see mid edge. Yeah, probably is.
I'm rushing this.
Yeah, go for it. I didn't send him. Yo,
Security.
yo, S2 behind you. S2.
Let's do it. Dead.
Nice.
Looking red hedge. I have yellow hedge.
Yo, pitch up, by the way. I just want SQ. 20B search.
Yeah, alright, in top right ladder. Top right ladder. Ticket.
Watch out,
Ticket. Both tick.
What's that?
Our side ticket.
Booza.
Our side ticket and depot.
Heard you. Need sec time, boys.
I'm in red edge. One
Yo,
more.
Right side ticket dead.
Another one, same spot.
Yeah, default.
Nice, three. Nice.
Let's go.
Four.
Last guy.
I have our side ticket.
Gonna be P2. Gonna be
Look our
P2.
ticket. Yeah, we're good. I have S1.
I pitch
And
S1.
I have our
He's gonna be
ticket.
P2, boys. He's gonna be out.
It's just 04. We're good.
Top right.
Stage. 04's going next to you right now.
Stage, missing net.
Two.
He's gonna be left.
Our ticket.
Nice.
From stage.
Top stage. I'll play for this guy.
Responding
He's
to
still
me.
Top one bullet.
Heard you. I'm aping him out. Left side, Paco. Yo, look at my ticket.
One bullet.
I have our ticket. I have our ticket.
I'm ironing DP2.
Could be dark.
Paco, I'm getting back. I have security. Paco, I'm getting back.
I didn't send anything ticket. I'm looking dark.
Paco, do you have my deep left? I have your security. Already knew. Close right. Jump top right.
Top right.
Sidewalk and top right.
Jump down.
Jump down. Sidewalk and sidewalk.
Sidewalk is up.
Two on time.
We got time, boys.
Two on time, boys.
Yeah, get sidewalk.
I'm trying to get sidewalk here. 100% in on time. 3 on time.
Surge with a late break. Here we go. Ghosty, you got to get yourself in there now, mate. That's the contest. Forward ground again. Last man in. Hydra gone. And that is it, folks. A historic moment. The Vancouver Surge here at Champs. The LA Thieves nearly untested, unbreakable on red card. Surge draw first blood.
And you could hear the difference in the listening as well. Vancouver Surge were ripping and roaring, dialed in, doing the little things right. Neptune, common when he's swapping to the Jackal, swapping the AR. For LA Thieves, they're known for their slow starts, and they got one there on red card. First loss all year, and quite frankly, Surge picked them apart. When we look at that game flow chart, even on the P1s, Surge was able to find the separation. They quelled them on their best hill, and lights out performance down the line of Booza. 35 in 30. He was getting active.
Everyone's seeming to win their ones, and the teamwork as well. The assists are a stat I love to chirp on. Unbelievable work. There's 14 kills from Neptune from within the objective there. Unreal. Massive hard point time across the board. Everyone certainly bringing their A game. 250, 218. The final score on this last red card hard point duel between these teams in the regular season.
And that's old reliable for LAT. That is a map they go into it almost thinking it is a guaranteed dub. Vancouver Surge going to strip that away. In the P1s again, they were able to find the separation, and both the P2s were honestly interesting examples where Vancouver Surge gets like 4-man wipes right there in the feed. It's when that clean house. 10 seconds later, LA Thieves are back inside the time, but they trade out 50-50. And even in the moment, we got the 80-point lead. It is these rounds by Neptune being taken. Gunfights like this being won against Scrap, and that is to make sure you can get out of that spawn trap. Make sure LA Thieves don't get that momentum rolling, and they win every single rotation. See your P4s getting underneath the stage, and that's where Neptune collected all of those objective kills.
That's the invisible game. That's like managing the map and playing the spawns so well that Vancouver Surge did effectively perfectly twice in a row. Back-to-back hard points, back-to-back rotations. Unbelievable stuff from them to push that lead further forward. Thieves with a last-minute surge here. A true resurgence and a sign of life for them, which is what you sorely needed. You see the 5-3, the 6-3 there from Scrap and Hydra. They were cooking. Abuza puts them both to bed in the final seconds there. It was a perfect stamp on a brilliant game from Surge.
And just because of Surge's performance at Major 4 by DreamHack, we've almost forgotten how good at hardpoint these guys were. They were completely lights out. through stage 2 and stage 3, but I'll have the moment to talk about that first P1, 26 seconds. They go into P4, that stage hill. That is where Neptune was getting every single one of those objective kills and just making sure the P2s never get set up, never let LAT get out of control in any capacity. They did their job, and they did it extremely well.
Unbelievably well. The best you could have asked for there. Well, the LA Thieves, one of their best maps gone. Red card, we stay on it for Search and Destroy, and then a double dose of Vault. If that doesn't cure your ailments, folks, we're going to rewind Search and Destroy for Game 5 between our two teams. What a matchup here, folks. The first team of the tournament we will say goodbye to. Sure, it could be the first seed chance.
It might very well be. Champs is always there, something special to deliver, and it is where you really start to feel the pressure. So you might have some tenured veterans on the side of LAT, but in a moment like this, the nerves always set in. You need to get that map win. See that ball go through the net, and it sort of alleviates a little bit, but it's gonna be a difficult thing because now Vancouver Surge, you could see their reactions after they got that map 1 win. They're feeling it.
They wanted to talk a little trash, but they didn't. Nasty looked across the stage for a second, then was like, no, it's about the boys, let's get this done. We are not out of the woods yet. In fact, far from it. Red card, S&D. How are we feeling about this one for the Thieves?
I mean, this is certainly a map that they're dialed in on, right? You got Hydra, he's been using those cheeky wall bank spots over by bleachers as well. He's been doing it all year long. They have a massive amount of repetitions on it, and it's a map for Vancouver Surge on the flip side. That's an interesting story. At the start of the year, they had one strat and one strat only. It is on defense. We are sending 0-4 on the pinches, and they were struggling to diversify. Brought Neptune on the roster. They started to figure things out, and they have evolved their red card gameplay over the course of time. You need the goods. It is Champs for Vancouver going against the 1 seed, trying to take the top dogs down. They got the advantage. Keep it going.
Keep it going, indeed. Momentum from the hard point is one hell of a drug, folks. Ride that through the Search and Destroy, because as we know, the control has always gone the way of the Thieves. They've been so good at the mode, arguably the best to ever do it. More on that later. For now, Search and Destroy. Map number 2, here we go.
We're right towards the A side as well. All 4 grouped up together and seemingly not wasting any time. LA Thieves, very standard setup on the defensive end, but this might be steamrolling Neptune. Yeah, he's getting active. He is running straight at them.
Hey, he's done it nearly undetected. Oh, 2 of them. 0-4's here as well. Hello! Ghost is gone. Next up. Oh, Scrap and Hydra find theirs on the reload. 0-4's going to pick up another one. So now it's a 1v2. One boy all alone. He's got a Boozer and 0-4 to contend with. They're over by the A-bomb site, and he knows the heat map is red hot right now.
And the second you kick open that door, bullets start rolling through. You got 0-4 roaming around. They're going to have a matchup in the depths of spawn. 0-4 pressures on, but once you get the intel, you play it different. 0-4 just trying to slow him down.
It's the old left, right. Which way is he going to show up? A Boozer now here with the long-range coverage. The old flank, perfect read, but not enough. The brain was willing, the body unable. Teamwork prevails.
Yeah, expertly played by 0-4 in these moments. An S&D grinder in the offseason, his strongest game mode in the CDL. And as soon as he gets the contact on Envoy, no ego Charles, no over Charles, waits for a Boozer to get in position and waits for the information. Veteran stuff there out of 0-4.
Envoy, a player we know able to hit the 1v3, 1v2 clutches. We've got plenty of them on the year. They shot that one down immediately. Well, a lovely first round there from Surge.
Yeah, I mean, again, they ran it down. I mean, absolutely running it down towards the A site. So hyper aggression on a map like Red Card, a little atypical, but that is the evolving of their strats.
Defensively, Surge this time around, there's no running at nothing, and that's because they've thrown a sweet nade. Tactical's being thrown there from Neptune, so empty pockets right now, but a kill on the board in the first blood. A delightful thing to have.
And this is a completely unchallenged first blood. This haunted LA Thieves when they played this map yesterday. Just getting picked with absolutely no response. And in this round, they are hanging on by a thread.
Hydra takes tag from everywhere, has to run back. Envoy, what a sweet corner. But wait, another! Con gets for the second player. A Boozer picks up a kill elsewhere, so now Hydra 1v3. Here we go, mate. 1v2. The roam is on. The corners have been found, and has he been identified by Surge? No.
He never picked up the aims, so he's stuck with the Jackal for the moment. And it would have been nice to have the AR right there.
It would have been real good, but not equipped for the job. 30 seconds to go. Has to get a little closer. We're within effective range. A Boozer gun up at the ready, but wait for it. He's been red, and the trade was there as well. Surge, 2 in a row.
And just uncomfortable, man. I'm telling you, he gets that first kill on the player up top. You get the AR in the back pocket, but we're moving a little bit too quick. We are feeling the pressure. For players like this on the main stage, falling top 8, that is damage to your legacy. And Vancouver Surge doing the damage. A first blood on this map with no response is devastating.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous nade from Neptune. Alongside, I do believe it was 0-4, yeah, so the old 1-2 hit cracks through even the finest of flak jackets. Nasty carrying the bomb for his boys now as he makes his way forward. Round 3 into Ticket we saw. Lovely opening damage there from Envoy. A Semtex to keep those players at bay if he needs to, but for now it's a shuffle. The LA Thieves, all them moving. Scrap gets there a second late, and now the B-bomb site flooded.
LA Thieves, they have the swarm though. They got 2 players on the pinch. Abuza, big responsibility, and he gets one and gets out another untraded first blood.
Boy, there on the crack. Here we go. Close corner covered. Neptune out of the play. Man advantage Surge. 1v3. Hydra finds himself alone once again. Can he get himself into a position to argue with anything? No. The brutish Belgian guns him down. 3-0.
And this is Surge playing with all the confidence in the world, and LA Thieves cannot find their footing. Abuza, 4-0 start. And he was being overwhelmed on the flank. There was pressure in Ticket. There was pressure from Bleachers. He gets the kill and gets out. LA Thieves, their teamwork for the moment, non-existent. They got to dig deep and figure something out, and figure it out quick. Vancouver, I mean, this is a speedy red card we're playing.
The walls are closing in quick here on the Thieves, and that pressure is becoming palpable. 2 minutes and 50 seconds of game time so far. 3-0, unheard of. Here we go, Thieves. Time to pull one off. A team more than capable. 2-2 split here from Surge and Hydra. As soon as he makes a move, Neptune's going to know. It's on. Timing bad. First blood.
Well, you'll take that, and again, it is untraded. Now on the flip side.
Oh, wow.
Vancouver Surge, they've stacked up the B site, expecting the pressure to be quick. LA Thieves, though, they're playing mind games. They're leaving both sides open, but there's the pick. Nasty catches an errant Ghosty. Now we got a 3v3.
That is a great 3v3 to be had at an open B-bomb site, though. Thieves are going to move on in. Space to play with here. Retake now has to happen from Surge. Is that going to be the bomb plant? Yes, it will. All right, here we go. Nasty hits a wrap. 2 players through the side doors. Game on. RC. 0-4 starts it up for 2. What is that? 0-4 coming in the next. Envoy now backs against the wall. The wrap, a total reposition. And an opportunity for something sensational here. 1v1! Byron Plumridge! At close range with the aims, makes it 4-0.
Unbelievable. How many times has Envoy been that guy for his team? When you need him the most, he delivers. And you do not need him any more than at Champs facing elimination in losers round 1. How close he could have been, but Nasty guns him down.
That's a reaction time for the ages. Nasty, what a play. They vacate the B-bomb site, a ballsy thing to do. They were trusting the RC car on the retake, and with fantastic reason. It caused enough problems for 0-4 to pick up that 2-piece, but composure at an all-time high for Surge.
Yeah, in that moment, by the way, how often if you're 0-4, you're holding an AR and they just run into LA Thieves, clearly not comfortable.
Here we go. Trophy's up. Back over towards good Old Faithful, but Old Faithful for who? It looks like Surge so far. What a devastating look on this red card. 0-4 and Neptune once again. Ruthless aggression forward, Scrap. What can you do but trust your teammates? The trades are on and a man advantage once again for Surge.
Envoy and Hydra trying to bail him out. Bomb not yet planted. Vancouver Surge trapped now around the site, but with the man advantage, are they really trapped?
Yeah, Hydra, give me one at least. That's what you're asking now. Make this doable. Complete coverage. That's it.
Bomb planted though.
The Jackal connects. Envoy on the pitch. Now a 1v1. 2 of the most lethal submachine gun players in the world. Hydra. Nep. Oh my God! It's unheard of. Ice cold. Neptune plays the 1v1 to perfection. Map point Surge.
And if you don't think Neptune has had nightmares about his 1v1 loss to Scrap on the dealership, he got his get back and he got it at Champs.
Unbelievable scenes. A single round is all you need, Surge. Thieves, here we go. The Super Team title. Your membership in the balance. Here we go. RC out of Nasty. Tons of intel from Abuza.
Easy.
And my goodness, the first blood. Thick as thieves, they are shoulder to shoulder now, desperately trying to pull the round that they sorely need. Is anybody home? Abuza's patience being put to the test.
First player I saw use this spot was Scrap. Abuza, learning from him.
Huge amount of respect being shown on Void with the shoulders. Is it going to matter? Abuza, yeah, we go. Teamwork. Ghosty finds his second kill of the map. And we're committing to the bomb site. Over to Nasty. Gunned. Last man, Neptune.
I'm not going to doubt him. Got him.
Thieves are on the board. From tragedy to a slight triumph. Sometimes you only need one.
And it is worth mentioning, on the first blood front, you've had 5 for Vancouver Surge. Only a single one so far from LAT. But in this round, Ghosty delivers. He was sitting on the donut cam. He was able to give you 2 signs of life for LA.
Is it a sign of life or is the last twitch before the doctor calls it? We'll find out. It's 5-1. Vancouver Surge still sitting on map point. You've built yourselves possibly the most plush bed imaginable. Egyptian cotton, all the ply count you could ask for, lads.
Yeah, and a wide open A site. Scrap's going to be overlooking, but he can be overwhelmed. 2 players thinking about the flank. Nasty, this is his responsibility.
We've seen this play 3 times now. It's the 3rd time the charm for the Thieves to read it. Neptune and 04 on the aggressive play forward. They've got the usual spots covered.
Number 3 on the flank, though. Envoy's gotten through. Nasty's going to have to pick this up in the meantime. An opportunity to pierce. And if you're LAT, you don't want anyone to fall. You want Envoy to get to work.
They know something's happening, but can you get any production done before Envoy strikes? And he is moving as quick as he can. Scrap's first blood certainly helps. Here we go. Envoy, if you position yourself so perfectly, wait. Ghosty under a hailer, 5-5-6. Backs up.
And I mean, you got everybody here. M-bomb down, an extra kill in a 3 versus 2. Nasty's able to pick up 1. And there falls 2, a 2 versus 2.
Hydra now on the wrap. He's got himself in a great position. Full HP alongside Scrap. Timing is magnificent. Nasty has to recover the bomb and win the 1v2. Oh, and the coverage is there. Thieves find 2.
And that's what the Thieves want to see. Slow the pace down. Let guys like Envoy go on the pinch, and Scrap trying to get a little bit of action going as well. He finds 2 in that round. Vancouver Surge, though, go back to the defensive end. You can go for the standard setups. The play has to come to you.
It's been 2 rounds in a row now from the LA Thieves when they needed them the most. Surge, at some point, it's going to get in the back of your head, lads, that you are not out of the woods. 3 from Hydra, 2 out of Scrap. Here we go. Envoy with a bomb. Typical look from Surge.
And the battle for the first blood commences. A massive difference maker on a map like Red Card. Shots getting exchanged all over the map, but again, default setup effectively from Vancouver Surge on the defensive end. And that bomb leaning towards the A site. So Scrap right now, he's just looking for a pick if he can find it. Great damage being done, and that might be the go button on the other side of the map.
He's got to get going. Yeah, Hydra's itching to get his way through the middle of the map. Envoy, he's the man on reconnaissance now. Abuza with the cross. And the magnificent position to be in. What a win! First blood, Envoy.
What done is that? Envoy's built different, and he's going to get the bomb down. Nasty looking to pierce the setup, but that is an untraded first blood, and now a 4 versus 2. LA Thieves, they got it.
04 fighting in, can't get it done. Neptune 1v4. The bomb planted as well. Take your pick, lads. Who's going to get the last kill? It's Hydra, and it's 3 in a row.
And Thieves certainly can feel that tide turning. I don't know how Envoy wins that first blood, but he's got 9 so far on the map. Envoy has been heroic for this squad this year. Multiple 1v3s, different maps, massive performances in the respawn. Him and Hydra delivering right now for their team.
And there's a serious change in the demeanor of the Thieves now on stage. You see the motor mouth plays there from Hydra. They're communicating now much more effectively. Game plan is on. Can you make it 4 in a row? Can we get back to even field? No nades this time from 04. It's just intel.
Yeah, a lot of red dots though popped up on his mini-map. That was a couple players trying to gun him down. And once again, it is Scrap, effectively the lone defender. A little bit of support in the background, but Surge looking a lot less comfortable than round one. Again, they started this game by punching them in the mouth and running it down. Now it's them getting picked apart.
Scrap keeps that view along the watchtower. Nades, in all the usual places! Scrap second on the round. Vancouver Surge now cut down to 2.
Right next to the bomb, able to collect. But they are waiting for a kill to come to them, and LA Thieves, they're not making mistakes anymore.
They have tensed up. LA Thieves have flexed. Scrap has stayed in position all map long. Couple of tags and nothing here from 04. He's not going to be able to make anything happen. The clock is ticking, the time is dwindling, and the middle of the map is not safe to go. Look left, look right. Good luck, mate. Hydra's in. Brought down by Neptune. Trades, yes. 2v2. Scrap makes it now a 2v1 and it's over. It's 4 rounds in a row. The Thieves are alive and kicking.
Double-digit kills for Envoy. There for the final one in the round. In a suffocating one at that. Vancouver Surge, they have lost the pep in their step. They have lost their confidence. They are not playing active right now. Got to dig deep and make the adjustment. LA Thieves, they've started to figure you out.
Yeah, they've lost the first bloods. They're unable to play the aggressive game they want to. It is being read, it is being dealt with. The Thieves are 1 away from equalizing.
And a 5 streak for Scrap, a 3 streak right now from Envoy towards the B site. And Neptune is the lone defender. And you see the idea, Hydra, he's trying to get a little bit active, wait for the contact, hit the go button.
A little bit of love. And lovely trophy coverage as well. Those nades are getting nowhere.
And this is so much noise. Yeah, Vancouver Surge, they've triple wrapped back over towards B, but that bomb is over by the A site. 04 though is hearing this glass being broken. And Vancouver Surge starting to roam back towards A.
Neptune and Hydra are the 1v1 on the B-bomb site. Envoy now towards middle. Exchange of gunfire. Hydra still teetering on the edge of the B-bomb. Nasty's first blood. The final turn here. The final change of the tide. They have not vacated B. Nep does it again. 4v2.
And they're not even planting the bomb just yet. You're trying to find picks before you make that commitment. Envoy, he's trying to calculate, but you are simply running out of time.
Can he pull this together? Again, you've got yourselves in on towards the backside of B. You don't have a lot of lines of sight here to work with. He's been gunned, and there we go, Ghosty. The last man alive for the Thieves, and he finds one. He can get the second, but you cannot get the third. Crisis averted. There will be no full sail here today. 6-4 the final score in map 2. And Seattle, dare I say it, Vancouver Surge have somehow taken a 2-0 lead.
Fine,
I said it. Sorry, Bryce.
We'll take that, just like Surge is taking this one potentially all the way to the bank, getting the dominance on red card. What a way to start this series. Unbelievable. And I know LA Thieves, they were chirping at Vancouver Surge early in this year, said you'll never meet us in a grand final again. They were wrong about that. And now they're meeting them in an elimination battle. Losers round 1. Vancouver Surge, they can taste it.
Envoy, what a performance. 10-7, 4 straight rounds in a row. An unbelievable effort, not to be too dissimilar from the hard point. The comeback there was great as well. But you cannot have a slow start here, Thieves. This is it. This is the end of the line. Old Faithful. Vault Control coming up next. Vault Hardpoint after that, and of course the Rewind, Search and Destroy, if 5 is to be where we go today. For now, Surge 2-0, about to eliminate the first seed. It's to the desk. Holy shit.
We're in Black Ops 6. It started back in Black Ops 2 for champs, and this may be the weirdest one yet. Our #1 seed is 1 map away from elimination against a team they are perfect against. 6-0. Their last meeting, a grand final at Major 3, even a 4-0 Joe, what is happening this time around for Vancouver?
I mean, you know, they came out firing. We saw yesterday, honestly, in their map number 1. They played great, right? 0-4 with the AR. He has been fantastic here. You're seeing a lot of that from him here today. Just right from the get-go, winning all the rotations on red card, and then in Search and Destroy, dominating the First Bloods throughout those first 6 rounds. And I mean, Thieves in the past, they have been a team that has had these slow starts, but this is just not the time for that, right? And you're in a loser's round 1. I think the one thing for Thieves, the silver lining maybe you can take from this is that they got going a little bit. You saw the comms.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
4 rounds in a row look good.
Yeah, exactly that. But, I mean, yeah, pressure is very much on.
Yoann.
I mean, listen, guys, like, I am truly at a loss for words right now. I mean, coming into this series, you're looking at the map layout, Allie, and you're like, okay, if we get to game 4, Surge got some life. You know, they got their vault hardpoint. You look at the map 1, red card hardpoint. What was Thieves' record on the map?
10-0. They were literally undefeated.
10-0 on that map. I mean, basically watched them playing so well throughout the first 3 quarters of that map and ultimately closing it out. And then we get to this Search and Destroy. Large majority of it, like no First Bloods on the side of LA Thieves. Like had to dive deep into their bag. Scrap starting to reel them back into the game. But yes, Vancouver today, completely different team than what we saw yesterday.
After bombing out in last place at the last major, Vancouver has had some time to train to right their wrongs. And you know they've been grinding up at the headquarters with Rambo Ray at the helm. We had Lottie catching up with the great coach of Vancouver before the matchup. And well, Ray was pretty excited for this showdown once again. Let's take a look.
Now, you're going to be playing LA Thieves, and I'm very eager to know about some maybe rework, rewrites on how you're going to handle them this time around. I know that you've met them previously in grand finals, and it's been a 4-0. What's different about this time, being so early on in champs as well, and tournament life on the line too?
So, I mean, they were in our bracket to start with, so we obviously were preparing to play against them, hopefully in the winners round 2. It's not the case, it's the losers round 1, but we've had I think the difference this time, we've had a lot of time to prepare when our mentalities and how we want to go about certain things. Few surprises, I think, to most, maybe a little bit coming up in how this match goes, but hopefully all the work we've been putting in pays off.
Thank you so much, Rambo. I appreciate it. Best of luck today. And I hope I don't have to see you guys out the tournament. I want to interview you once again.
I hope not either.
Rambo was there with Empire when they won their World Championship, trying to lead Surge as deep as they can go here in the 2025 Call of Duty Championship, and they are 1 game away from breaking into this top 6 and, more importantly, taking out one of the biggest threats in the tournament. But we looked at the maps and modes, and we know historically Vancouver sucks at control, while LA Thieves is the best. LA Thieves, only their 10th loss in this game mode, came yesterday, though, against Boston. Are they weak coming into day 2?
I don't know about weak, but when you go down 0-2 in a series like this, I mean, there's anything is possible for the side of Vancouver Surge, right? Control has been the pain point for them all season, and it's the reason they've struggled against the top teams. I mean, LA Thieves has been their Achilles heel every single time they match up. It's been the Search and Destroy and the Controls that they haven't been able to come close, and they're able to take that map too. I see no reason why they can't take this map too.
Joe, if they blanket here a 3-0, do you think LA Thieves battle back?
Yeah, I listen, if I'm Surge, a Surge fan, you want this over now, right?
Yeah.
You don't want them to gain any momentum, right? Carrying that into that vault hardpoint, and then at game 5, rewind, Search and Destroy, that is one of their better searches, and Surge has struggled in that game 5 on rewind.
It's time to get behind your Thieves crowd as we get into the game number 3, Vancouver. Can they seal the deal? We send it to the casters to find out.
Thank you so much, Desk. Yeah, that's right, folks. We're going into Control now. We go to Vault and Chance. I mean, as far as this series has gone, and of course, Ray, the coach there of Vancouver Surge on stage talking about it, they've done their homework. They've annihilated every single pain point they've had against this team.
Yeah, I mean, neutralizing the most lethal threats of LA Thieves in order. I mean, a perfect record on red card, take care of business. Guys like Scrap and Hydra, 2 best slayers in the game. Abuza and Neptune, handle them, take care of them there. And then even for the 1v1, like with Hydra, he's been perfect on the year. He has not lost a single 1 versus 1 in S&D. Neptune got the best of them. Guys like Envoy, that bailout clutch potential in the 1v3, Nasty's there to gun him down. They have gone step by step, taking care of LA Thieves and preventing them from being at their best. Well, obviously, the team with the best control record in the game. The next threat, Vancouver looking to neutralize.
Yeah, this will be perfect marks on the test, perfect marks on your homework if you can take him into control. And for Vancouver Surge, what a historic moment this could be. Vault. has not been kind to many teams. It certainly has to the LA Thieves. We'll get to the hard point if we have to. Against Surge on a 7-win spree there.
So they're feeling confident. And when you're looking at the records, you would not feel confident if you are Vancouver in this moment, especially on land. 7 losses in a row, but you're free, you're comfortable. You got the 2-map lead, you got the cushion. You are no longer fearful of going down 1-2 in the series and having to play against LA Thieves on a respawn. You can afford to lose it. Not that you want to, but play loose, play free. You got 0-4s doing shimmies on the main stage. Big man trying to take down the big dog.
They get barking real soon. Boing. Nope. Nope, that's fine. Still going to get up there in time, but there we have Envoy. First in, and it is a clean and nearly perfect start here for the Thieves. Full coverage on defense, and they're getting to work.
Yeah, this might be a death taxes, LA Thieves from the ball control kind of map. We'll find out how it goes, but as good as it gets for the opening break. A couple trades rolling through, but anywhere you try to go, you get picked apart. Finally, a little bit of momentum. They get 3 down in the feed, but they are not making it to any zone uncontested. Bullets being rained down upon them along the way.
Yeah, step 1, get out of spawn, done. Step 2, try to get some form of mid-map presence. Still working on it. Woo! 0-4, lovely movement there backwards into the first segment at A, but he loses his life in the process. Nasty now on a 3, and we're doing a lovely bit of work, lads, to hold this one down. Abuza finds a couple. Second segment gone too.
Yeah, it's good trust in the setup as well. You see Nasty holding the exact same angle, and honestly, patience pays off. Goes perfectly. Nasty gets the final 2 kills, and I mean, the perfect setup. Nice little bounce back. A zone secured, and they got a 2-life lead.
Yeah, not bad whatsoever. Opening spree did not necessarily go their way. Nasty throwing some mean shoulders. It's Ghosty from behind, but on towards B, and 0-4 pressing forward as well, so creating a lot of space. Vacating the B zone for now.
Where are the Thief players going to spawn? They got 2 players in ARM, a player in P4, and now Thieves don't know what direction to look.
Oh, Neptune loves to take a gunfight. You got to hit that last bullet in a scrap though to get the kill he does, so fighting fit. There we go on a B. Nasty get the capture done alone. This is a raunchy look from Surge. They're finding great kills across the map, but slow progress at B.
Yeah, 3-life lead as well. Ghosty falls, make it 4. You got a little bit of an advantage there, and you got plenty of time to work with. Vancouver Surge, as far as control goes, best opportunity they've had. Great comms rolling through for the 1-shot call out, but Neptune by his lonesome on the zone falls, and now it's only a 2, make it 3-life lead being maintained by Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver has been an amazing turn since the opening break, but still lots of time. 1 minute 10. 6 lives of the Thieves to deal with. And they're reading the aggression of the Thieves. It's not so much the capture progress. Now you start to draw them out. Trades are on. The chevrons go red. You know there's a player in the zone alongside you. So Abuza backs up, waits for his team.
They just need the kills. Trade out everything, get the tags, play off the information. You're playing a round of S&D where you got 4 extra lives, and you got Nasty with the gunny.
Big gunny indeed. Last man, Ghosty. And that'll be that, ladies and gentlemen. First round to Vancouver.
And you have Hydra, either the best or second best Slayer in the game. 2-9 in round 1. Painful when you have a player with that many deaths, nearly soaked up a third of them. And the fact that Nasty was able to attain the best play to get out of spawn, with the way that opening break went, we're almost expecting LA Thieves to lock it down for free. Well, Nasty converts it, as does the team. And a round 1 offensive win. These guys can taste it.
Thieves attack. Thieves have been here all year long. The finest team in control to do it, but right now they're not exactly looking like themselves. A slight misstep. Is it a sign of the way things are going? Yes. Couple down there for the Thieves. Hydra. He strikes immediately. No more players to be found. That's a clean 3, nearly a 4 dead, but that's going to be 0-4 in the middle.
Best Slayer in the game. This is where opportunity to really thrive. You get him inside of Art, this is going to be his home.
It's like riding a bike. A and B being captured at the same time. It's just like riding a bike, and he's pedaling.
There's for 2. You got a double capture rolling through. It's a single tick of progress in either zone. Ghosty overwhelmed over towards A. Envoy's been hanging out over towards B. And Hydra, at this point, just waiting for more kills to fall into his lap. But Envoy's doing the dirty work. He gets 2 on the zone without any support. And just like that, this B zone might fall.
Oh, long gone. Oh, beautiful stuff. A Hydra, the force free now, still continuing. Makes it a 5. I tell you what, folks, the Tour de France right now is Hydra. He is soaring. A couple more kills may come his way. Number 6, Neptune squaring up. Staying alive as the A zone is still going.
Yeah, and Hydra just let everybody through, though. So you actually have Vancouver Surge. They're going to have the numbers on this engagement. Doesn't mean the team isn't ready for it. You know it's going to be the catwalk pressure. Everybody is diving in towards the zone, and as the trades roll through, last man standing is Hydra.
Hydra's got to beat Win Neptune. The dance is on. We've been here before, and the A zone stays alive. Into Ghosty. Trophy's going to help out. Scrap and Envoy get the kills alongside him. Ghosty down. 0-4's in. Trades are good. Abuza saves it. Can Hydra win it now? He might be able to. The capture is on. Last hit from Surge. Nasty saves it again.
Well, it is going to be a desperation effort. It is a 10 lives remaining for 1 minute and 30 seconds. You got flood into A zone, and you just got ran over. That is the Hydra special. No thoughts about the objective for the first 2 minutes of the round. Get inside of Art, make that your home, let your teammates do the dirty work. Envoy, he's picking up pieces over towards B. But from 2 and 9, and in that round, he flipped it on its head at 9 and 2. The perfect bounce back round.
1-1. Here in the most dire moment of the LA Thieves 2025 champs. Do their very best to forget how to feel as you just roll through a map and mode that you have had success on all year long. Round 3.
We're setting up for the B hit too. Neptune's going to be going on the pinch, so he wants to get involved with his teammates. And Neptune gets to shoot these players in the back and does not deliver. He gets traded out. LA Thieves read that pressure perfectly. Abuza, though, still able to get 2 kills. The B pressure is going to continue. Or maybe you dip out and understand it. You just do not have the numbers. Abuza, heads up plays he is making as his teammates work in the A zone.
Seen a couple of those now. It's really nice. Showing face for a second or two, get in and out, keep yourself moving, keep yourself unguessable. And that is what Nasty's doing, applying damage all over the place, but his teammates are gone, so the A play is now all the LA Thieves. B, out of the question as well, as Neptune manages to escape spawn, escape the trap, and causing problems. Lovely work again from the Thieves.
They're reading everything. That's a 3 down. This is your opportunity. Last man standing. Scrap wants to slow him down as much as he can. Overwhelmed. Surge once again. Battle out, and they're not wasting time. That is a triple stack. That A zone is fly.
I think it's all 4 players now. That's everyone in. The entire team gets involved. They get the capture. They lose a man or 2 on the exit. But now over towards the B zone if you can, lads. No way. Thieves come in, clean up.
And Vancouver capitalized on the 3-man wipe. Well, LA Thieves just got one of their own, and they flew at their spawn. All 4 players spawn up ammo.
Managed to stay alive, though. Again, you don't let that get out of control quickly. Stun, checks, all the usual places. Trades are good on the exit. 1 man still left behind. That's Scrap, and that's unfortunate timing. 0-4 now out and about.
That is ridiculously heads-up gameplay coming through from 0-4. He is catching every single player, and give him 1 more.
Let's go, Twin, indeed. Abuza joins him in the feed. Life lead now for Surge, and a chance to capture B.
And Envoy's doing the World Tour route again. He's made his way towards ammo. This is how the Vault went against the Boston. They couldn't convert. Well, now it's a 2-2 split on either side, and Envoy this time has the AR in hand. Perfect gun for the engagement. Thieves now getting a lot of the kills, tied 11-11.
11-11, and now the slight lead for the Thieves. They've got position still. Envoy by ammo. Gone. Okay, Neptune now. He managed to evict him from position. A couple of players over by P2 now. Is going to be an issue. Hydra now behind enemy lines, and he is there, whittling down the life count. 9-8. Wins again from Ghosty. The B zone still in contest. Can 0-4 find another win? And what a map he is having. Slow play. The car yet to be detonated. The rest of the Thieves now pushing forward. Reinforcements through the middle of the map. Neptune, can he get anything? No! 20 seconds to go.
We're not finishing kills. Well, he's going to finish that one. He's setting up for the long-term game. There's 2.
The final 4. Either side. 1 man from spawn gone. It's a 4v3 with 10 seconds to play.
And they're going to leave Abuza on the time to stop the clock.
He's on time. The capture is there. Nasty.
Envoy on the pinch.
Stays alive.
Envoy
brings down Scrap. Envoy gets his. Man advantage. For how long? Envoy! Gone! What a round! And Surge are starting to believe this is it. Match point.
and their comms have to be on point right now is Vancouver. This is 0-4's sophomore season. It is his third, maybe fourth year of playing competitive Call of Duty at all. He's on the main stage going against the very best, and that spree he had, just the reads to catch the players back, P2, know that Skrapz can be rolling back on the pinch. Ridiculously heads-up gameplay right now. And on a map and mode combination that LA Thieves, I mean, one of the best of all time in a specific game mode. Vancouver Surge might just take them down here.
Surely, there's no way the Thieves allow their 2025 season to end here. Not to a team that they've had all year long. Hydra doing his best to dance, but it is 0-4. It is 0-4 and Abuza in the feed. And now looking to drive the Trident of Surge deep into the heart of the Thieves. Into their spawn they go. Nasty looking for an opportunity, but a wonderful defensive play here from the LA Thieves. They're not giving away anything. There's number one. Number two's on its way out now as well. As the pressure being applied magnificently, but wait, an opportunity to get out. 0-4 quickly fills the gap. Oh, what a turn.
Yeah, LA Thieves on point as well. They had the map dialed in, and they got lucky to get away from the clutches of those pinches. But a solo cap rolling through. They're looking for the kills.
It's fantastic. Thieves are in. Lovely work, Dan. Ghosty nearly. The capture NA continues. A single segment gone. Hydra roaming around, providing security if he can. Envoy on the chase, gets it, 2 dead.
Now you got him potentially in the spawn. No, Envoy gonna get cleaned up, but either way, the A zone is gonna fall. It is the slow approach. It is making sure you have the methodical gameplay, and while Scrap gets traded out, the A zone has fallen. 1 minute and 45 seconds for LA to work with.
This is a lovely look from Hydra. He's got himself an angle to play with here. 0-4 gone, the damage dealt. Back to spawn, 2 members of Surge go. 1 man from the middle, 1 man from top. Here come the spawners. An Envoy sends them right back to death.
And well, he's going to check every single corner. 0-4 actually gets a kill before he falls. That's a nice moment for him, but ultimately a 3-life advantage. And LA Thieves, everybody's in the right spot.
Capture is on. The B zone is in their hands for now. Nasty waiting to make his play. Skrapz trophy out of commission. And his aims is gone as well. Envoy, last man left up to keep this play going, and they're all down. Here goes Surge, straight to spawn.
Oh, they're gonna cut him as well. Abuza able to calm the first 2, and he's gonna watch him spawn more. Let's get the extra picks, and Abuza gets to calm everything for his teammates. You got ammo control. You're pushed up in their base, and you are in the flow state.
1 minute to go. 12 lives for the LA Thieves. Neptune takes the muzzle punch as Hydra finds 2 out of spawn. 3 dead. Straight away onto B we go.
And it's only Nasty behind enemy lines. Gonna have to make his impact known. Ghosty heads up, and he's in the right spot to survive.
Envoy now trying to hold the spawners at bay. Keep them back as long as he can. To the side arm, to the Strider. Can he get a second? No. 1 man will make his way forward. Ghosty looking for the second tick. He might get it, gets the kill. Thieves are still alive.
And Nasty's still playing a different game. He had a Jackal up top. He's not making the impact, but his teammates win the gunfight. You get him off the B zone, and we stabilize 98. 45 seconds in this round.
That's a big one. Scrap catching his kills. Neptune patrolling the B zone. Hydra from behind. And patience, the name of the game. Time ticking, 35 seconds to go.
He's waiting for his teammates to get these kills. They're crawling around. He has not been able to find Nasty. Nasty is the survivor.
Nasty and Abuza know he's here, though. Oh, the shot's there. They know he's in. B-zone capture gone. Abuza catches the player from behind. So there we go. Envoy can't get upstairs to save it. Last live Surge.
And Nasty got dealt with. This might just be it. Number 1 on the zone is going to be Scrap. As long as you survive, you're good. It's on the dive. Vancouver Surge stop it at 5v3.
Oh, it's down. Envoy. Final moments of your season. Ghosty fighting forward. Can anybody contest? Can the last man hold it together? A final round. Another lifeline. Another shot at redemption in this matchup.
My heart is pumping. I cannot imagine how these players feel. 0-4 starting off with the Schnapper. Give him the 3, give the spawn trap opportunity, but LA Thieves battled tooth and nail to get that round win. And that is as mixy as it gets. A round 5. And Vancouver Surge will be the team on attack.
Just over an hour ago, crowned the regular season MVP, does not want it to end this way. The round 5 records speak for themselves, but here at Champs, It's a different kind of beast. It's a different air. And it's magic so far from Surge as they battle forward. Both zones under threat right now.
And they made the adjustment, a different opening break, but the same idea. You have Hydra behind you, but how much of a threat is he realistically gonna be? They've been looking for him the entire time, and now he might just be neutralized. Only a single capture on this zone, but with time being stopped and a 5-life advantage already, this is a massive opening break for Vancouver.
Hydra, can you save it? Oh, not even from the hip on the slide, it's gonna be down. It's Envoy though, right out into the action, he finds one. Traded out. The B zone now dwindling, shaky legs. Oh, as you are sending absolutely everything you've got to save it, and you do. Thieves hold.
And a 4-life advantage, and they have just had so much pressure on the zone. Surge have so much time to work with. How many times are going to say Hydra behind enemy lines? And, well, his teammates are picking up the kills. Vancouver Surge going to be in a bit of a pinch. How many of these players are going to fall? Who's the last man standing beat down? They're back in their spawn.
Vintage Envoy right back at it, but look at that. Again, behind enemy lines. Ghosty wins a big one. Can he get traded? Yes. 0-4 keeps that back line safe once again.
Nice catch and nice route off of spawn, making sure Thieves can't get the spawn trap blender set up, and Surge still have a 2-life advantage, but it's gonna feel small. And now the objective pressure is starting to set in. 45 seconds, you are not comfortable.
On B zone, still covered in Thieves players. Scraps already managed to get in towards the back, so that's gonna be the reinforcements of Surge in trouble as well. Nasty. Springs to life. Now looking for Hydra above him. Hydra head on a swivel. Wait a minute. What a moment! Nasty's in. Is this enough to give you boys clearance on towards the zone? It is 25.9 paused.
You need a zone for the time. You have to get this. There's a player underneath Ghosty looking to make the play, trying to get him off time, and he does so. And Ghosty, well, he gets traded out, but the B zone not going to fall. You need the extra minute.
20 seconds to go, and Abuza lines him up. The damage has been dealt. Finds himself another. The B zone secured. All down to A with 1:15 to play.
They're breaking them. All Thieves now going to be coming off the spawn. Vancouver Surge might be breaking them down. 1:12. LA trying to survive.
0-4 turns at the wrong time. A couple of big kills going his way. It's Nasty. It's now just do what you can to buy space. 7 lives to the 8 of Surge and a minute on the clock.
Looking for the kills. You got players crawling in your base. Vancouver Surge, they're taking their time.
Look at Ghosty, man. What a heads-up moment. But underneath the armor, Nasty sneaks. Can he be dealt with? Thieves now pull back to deal with him, and they get him. 0-4. Fills the hold immediately. 45 to go.
Neptune wins a huge 1v1 gunfight against Envoy. Trade zone from Hydra. He gives you 2. No respawns remaining.
Only a single life to play with on the other side of the Thieves. 35 seconds on this. The lines in the sand have been drawn here on Vault. One final battle. Envoy starts it. Abuza with the answer back, 4-3.
And they're going to have to touch this zone. LA Thieves can wait for the progress, because it is 3 ticks that have to go through.
Scraps there for it. The hop check. Knows exactly where he's going to be. Where are the rest of Surge? Where are they? 3v3. 10 seconds to go. No one's showing face. It's going to be a last-minute hit. Nasty's in. The last-minute chance. Scrap is down. It's a sting. Hydra. 2v1. And they're on the zone. Is it a sting operation? Are the Thieves to be apprehended? Vancouver Surge. Put them behind bars. A generational run from a superstar team comes to a close. Losers round 1 at Champs. A historic moment in Call of Duty history. The LA Thieves had taken Surge all year long, every map, every mode, every moment. A 4-0 in a grand final. But here where it mattered most, losers round 1 at Champs. With legacies in the making, Vancouver Surge get their first win on the board.
And Vancouver Surge, how satisfying. You are getting chirped in an online minor. We are at Champs, it is on LAN, and they beat them down 3-0, and they beat them on their best maps, 1 by 1. Surge are dialed.
That's it, boys. That is a perfect score on the homework. Both the red cards. Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and then Vault Control. Vancouver Surge take a very well-deserved bow. What an unbelievable series.
And crazy, I mean, 0-4, 35, and 37. The man lived in the mix with 16 assists. Nasty and Neptune there to deliver the damage out of control down to the wire. A control in a round 5 where only 2 men are left standing, all the lives expended. That is as intense of a series as you could have for a 3-0 fashion. Vancouver playing unbelievable Call of Duty. The red card, a thing